When the Great Blizzard of 1977 to 1978 shut down roads, power, and supply lines, most households scrambled to adapt. Amish communities didn't. Their homes, food systems, and daily routines were already built for isolation and cold. These survival choices kept families warm, well-fed, and steady while others struggled. The Amish did something during the Great Blizzard that confused their neighbors completely. While everyone else grabbed shovels and fought nature like it owed them money, the Amish packed snow against their house foundations on purpose. Snow, as it turns out, is one of the best insulators available when you're stuck in sub-zero temperatures. It blocks wind, seals heat leaks, and creates a barrier between freezing air and your home's structure. Most people treat snow like an X at a wedding, something to avoid at all costs. The difference in approach was night and day. Non-Amish families shoveled constantly, burning calories and firewood, only to watch drifts rebuild overnight. The Amish shoveled strategically, clearing paths where movement mattered and leaving snow everywhere else. Nature wasn't the enemy anymore. It became insulation. Houses stayed warmer with less fuel, and energy was conserved for tasks that actually mattered. This wasn't luck or some ancient secret. It was understanding physics and refusing to waste effort on battles that couldn't be won. But keeping the house warm was only half the challenge when resources started running thin. Complex baking stopped almost immediately once the Amish recognized how long the storm would last. Bread that required multiple oven firings became impractical when firewood supplies faced uncertain timelines. Meals shifted entirely to soups, stews, and one-pot foods that could simmer for hours on a single heating. This wasn't about taste or variety, it was mathematics. Fewer firings meant less wood burned, which extended fuel supplies by days or even weeks. Survival cooking replaced comfort cooking without debate. A single pot of bean soup could feed a family for 2 days and required a fraction of the heat that biscuits and roasted meat demanded. The approach eliminated waste in every direction. One fire, one pot, maximum efficiency. Energy that would have gone into elaborate meals went into keeping the house warm instead. This decision alone probably saved lives, though nobody kept score. When the storm finally ended, families had firewood reserves that others had exhausted days earlier. Yet fuel wasn't the only resource being carefully managed during those endless dark hours. Lanterns during the blizzard weren't just set down wherever someone happened to be standing. The Amish placed them where light bounced off walls instead of getting absorbed by dark furniture or open spaces. One lamp positioned correctly near a white wall could light an entire room through reflection. This wasn't some mystical understanding, just basic observation applied consistently. You'd be surprised how many people put lamps in corners and then complain about the darkness, like the lamp personally betrayed them. Fuel use dropped sharply when families stopped needing 3 lanterns to do the work of one. Oil and kerosene reserves lasted longer, which meant less risk and fewer decisions about rationing light during the longest nights.